Hello everyone, welcome to Analytic Solutions channel. In this tips and tricks video, today we'll see how to get the file name, the file size and the date created with FSO objects. So we'll write a program to get the file name, the size of the file mentioned and the date when it is created. Right, let's go to our Excel file, say Alt F11. We have the program ready. Let's understand the program and then we'll see how we can write this program. First, we have declared a variable for FSO object, then the path of the folder name, then the file and the folder, and then we have one variable for pasting the name one below the other in the Excel sheet. So we have taken the input and then we'll get the folder, then we'll count if the files exist or not in that folder. If the file doesn't exist, then we'll come out of the program. Otherwise, we'll take the file name, the file size, and the date created or last modified or anything, whatever you want, you can mention it then. Right. Let's go and we'll create. Right click, insert a module. Sub get file name is a program name what we have done. So dim FSO as new file system object. Then dim obj folder as folder, dim obj file as file. Then we'll say dim str path as string. First we'll get the folder path. For that we'll say str path equals input box enter a path, or we'll say a folder path. This will accept the folder path. Now we'll get this folder and we'll check if the files exist or not in that. Say go here, set obj folder equals fso dot get folder open bracket, we'll say str path. Now we're taking the path of the folder. Now first we'll check if the files exist or not in that particular path what we have mentioned. Say obj folder dot files dot count. This will give me the count of the files in a folder mentioned. I will say if obj folder dot files dot count is greater than 0, then say endif. Here we'll mention message box no files found, and then we'll exit the procedure or exit the program. We'll see how this will run. Let's execute this. Let's give a path. I'll just give the same path, paste it here. I'll say okay. Now here you mention it as greater than 0. What we'll do is we'll make it less than or equal to 0. We'll say else message box files found. Let's execute this, give the path, say okay, files found. That means there are files in this folder. Let's see one folder where we don't have any files. Let's take this source, or we'll create one folder and we'll say new folder. And let's take this path where we don't have any files. Let's go to our Excel file. We'll execute this program and then I'll say okay. no files found, because there are no files here. I mentioned it as less than or equal to 0. Right. Now, if the files are found, then what we'll do? We'll try to get the file name, the file size, and the last modified or when it was created details. So first thing we have to put that in a loop for obj file in obj folder dot files for each obj file. Say next obj file. So here we are trying to take every file names from this folder what we have taken in the path. So for this we'll take one variable to track the row number as integer. We'll take this, put it here, we'll say this equals to 6. That means I'm just trying to take all the file names in this WKS FSO sheet and start from B6. Alright, we'll mention it as WKS FSO dot range of B ampersand int row dot value equals obj file dot name. So this will give me the file name. Now suppose in column C I need the file size. Copy this, paste it here. Say C obj file dot size. Right. Next, see P. We can mention date created, last modified, or whatever, whichever column, whichever details you need. You can just select. I'll mention it as last modified. And then if you run this program, I should get all these details. Now we'll increment this row number int row equals int row plus 1. Now let's execute this program. Run this. I'll give the path. Let's take the path here. We'll take it this folder where we have many files, and then I'll say okay. Let's go and check. You can see all the file name, the details. Let's go here and then we'll change this format. We'll make it as number, which will give me the date. Let's go and check what is that. So okay, we have this date here. We'll change the date format, and here we'll change this to number format. Yeah. So suppose if you want to give a label on top, then you can go here. You can mention WKS FSO dot range of B5 dot value is equal to file name. Then B6 will be file size. Sorry, we make it as C5, and then D5 will make it as date modified. So this will give me the label, that is the table heading here. Let's run this. Give the path. Take the path here, and then we'll paste it here. Say okay. So here I'll get the heading and the file name and the file size and the date modified here. So this is how you can get the details of a file in the folder what we have mentioned. I hope you like this video. If you liked, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day.